Good morning. Good morning, everybody. We'll get started in just a minute. Happy Tuesday. All right, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Hope you're having a good day today. I'm having a good day. Yesterday, I felt tired. I don't know about y'all, something about Monday mornings. It was hard for me to get up and get going. Today, I'm feeling good. Today, I'm ready to get some work done. I hope y'all are too. So let's take care of attendance like we always do. Let me know if you're here first period. All right, here we go. Destiny Adams.
Here.
Glad you are here. Jaden Aguirre. Hannah Arriaga.
Here.
Diego Collin.
Here.
Braylon Crenshaw.
Here.
Pamela Esqueda. Isaiah Garcia. Angeline Gonzalez.
Here.
Here.
Okay, Isaiah, I'll count you here. Isabella Garza. Devin Gonzalez.
Here.
Vanessa Guerrero.
Here.
Callie Haverla.
Here.
Carlos Lopez.
Here.
Matthew Munoz.
Here.
Joseph O'Connor. Christian Perez. Christian, is that you? Somebody's not muted. Jaden Perez.
I'm here.
Is that you, Jaden?
Yep.
Okay, thank you. Ana Rivera.
Here.
Rogelio Rodriguez. Angel Rosales.
Here.
Harold Rosario.
Here.
Kalina Saldivar. Eric Sandoval. Carlos Sedano. Nicholas Tosher.
Here.
Julian Torres. Bella Valdez.
Here.
And Anika Valencia. All right, and let's see who's waiting to get in. Okay, good. We got Carlos, Julian, Isabella, and Rogelio. Carlos, Julian, Isabella, and Rogelio. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I've got everybody counted present that's here. Thank you all so much for being here. Once again, happy Tuesday. I have a lot more energy today. I feel better, but I believe that because I got up and got to work anyway yesterday, that helped me have a better mood, and I'm going to have good results today. So if you were struggling to get here today, I'm proud of you. You got here anyway. That's how we be successful, right? We have integrity and we do what's right no matter how we feel. So today is a good day. Let's get started. Let's do our agenda for today, what we're going to do. So it is a happy Tuesday, and I'm glad you're here. It's September the 1st, 2020. Today we will read and focus on commentary. We'll also have a little discussion about starting new things. Let me just add that in there. And then I will examine the details in commentary in a personal narrative so that I can deepen my understanding of author's craft and write a high quality response to a short answer in a paragraph. So if you were here yesterday, we did a practice response. We practiced answering these kind of questions. And today we're going to actually turn one in for a grade. So if you're here today, that's good. You'll be able to answer it and do well. Before we do that though, let's jump down to our positive affirmations. Here we are. Tell yourself what to think and what to believe. If you don't feel like doing them, man, today is a good day to do them. Let's do them together. What are you? Smart, confident, and successful. Thank you so much. And how do you feel about English class? I love reading and writing. It's so much fun. Thank you so much. And how do I feel about work? I love
getting my work done. It makes me
happy. Very cool. And even if you're not unmuting yourself, you're saying it in your head, it makes a difference. So the first thing we're going to focus on today is talking about starting new things. And a lot of us don't like it. You see people and, oh my God, I have to start in a new class. Or heaven forbid, I have to move and start over and try to make new friends and go to a new school. That's difficult. Some of us have had to do that many times. Some of us, the way I was raised in the same house, in the same neighborhood. I lived there until I moved away when I was like 20 years old. So I never moved. I always had the same set of friends. It's difficult, but I've had to start new jobs and move to new places as an adult. And it's something that a lot of people struggle with. So we're gonna have a discussion about that. I'm gonna put us into groups, and it's not gonna be long, like, you know, we're talking about our writing. It's gonna be like just 5 minutes. So when you get into a group, and you're also gonna answer this on the discussion, you can do that after your group. But if you go into Tuesday's work, you'll see what we have for today. We're going to be reading First Impressions by Isabel Huey. And then here's a discussion question that I want us to talk about when we break up into groups. How do you handle meeting new people or going into new situations? And what advice do you have for people who are struggling? Take a little time for discussion. How do you handle meeting new people or going into new situations? What advice do you have for people who are struggling? So let me go ahead and stop sharing. And anybody want to just talk to the whole group before we get into a small group? What advice do you have for people who have to go into a new situation?
Make the best out of it.
Very cool. So what does that look like to you? What do you mean by make the best out of it?
I'd always keep a positive mindset. Like, I mean, it could be going downhill, but like, it could be worse for other people.
Right. So it sounds like you, go ahead, Diego.
No, I was just gonna repeat the same thing pretty much.
Well, and it sounds like you're saying, like, you know, sometimes you have to do it on purpose, right? It's not like you just feel like, oh, I'm going to start a new place and it's fun, but you have to do that on purpose, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, very cool. All right, thank you very much. So once again, you're going to get in small groups. You're going to discuss kind of just like the way me and Diego did, talk to each other again, and we'll be in there for about 5 minutes. I'll be jumping into different groups and kind of get an idea of the things y'all are talking about. And then we'll be back in about 5 or 7 minutes. All right, here we go. Click on the join room when it pops up. Go ahead and join a room if you haven't joined one yet. Carlos Rogelio, go ahead and join the room. Carlos, you okay? Are you there? You doing all right?
Ms. Carvalho, you're muted.
There we go. Okay, Eric. So we're doing a discussion right now. How do you handle going new places and meeting new people? So that we're just about done with that. Everybody's going to be
Okay.
back here in just a minute. How you doing?
All
You doing
right.
all right?
Huh?
You doing all right?
Yeah, I'm good. I just woke up kind of late. I fell asleep late last night. I was watching my brother.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, we're just getting ready to get to work here. So I'm
Okay.
glad you made it. Let me close out the room. I think it's been long enough. Welcome back. Everybody should be back in a couple of minutes or less.
Diego, how you get your stuff like that?
You just set virtual background. Go to where it says stop video, and then you click on the little side button and you can hit choose virtual background. And you can put any picture, any school appropriate picture up there behind yourself. In case anybody else wants to know besides Eric. Oh, good. Angeline is waiting to get in. Let me make sure Angeline is present. Yep. All right, ladies and gentlemen, hopefully you got a chance to visit. I didn't get to jump into too many rooms, but somebody share about what y'all talked about. Somebody unmute yourself.
I basically was telling my group that just staying true to who you are, no matter like where you're living. Of course, you're gonna have to adapt and change in that aspect, but don't change your personality because of other people.
That's really good advice, Isabella, right? Because, you know, you have to do what's right for you. You can't just jump and, yeah, you want to meet new people, but you're not going to do stupid crap that you know that's good for you. Great point. Great point. Anybody else want to say something? Please go ahead and mute yourself.
To like be confident, like have confidence in yourself, kind of. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. Absolutely. And we don't always feel that way, right, Jaden? I mean, I don't always feel like talking to y'all, but I do it anyway, right?
Yeah.
And that's that whole having integrity and doing what's right thing. Great response. Thank you, Jaden. Anybody else? All right, ladies and gentlemen. So we're going to do a short reading today. It's just a couple of pages, not nearly as long as one we did yesterday. We are going to do another short answer. Let me go back to screen share. And if you go into Schoology, go down to week of 831, and here we are, Tuesday's work. And we've got our reading, First Impressions by Isabel Huey. So as usual, you're just going to open this up on your screen. I don't want to be reading it to you, and then I turn off my share screen and you have to search for it. So have it open on your screen. I'm going to read the first part of it to you. Y'all will finish up on your own. And then once you're done with that, then you can go into First Impressions short answer. And you each should have your own Google Doc, your own copy to answer in. And if you were paying attention yesterday, it's basically the same question I was asking yesterday. Short answer, paragraph response. Remember to answer the question, give relevant details. And if you look at the bottom of the Elizabeth Huey writing, oops, where is it? The question is, did I not put the question on here? Oh, well, the question is, how does...
It's at the bottom of the reading.
It is at the bottom of the reading? Okay, good. I'm glad somebody's paying attention. So at the bottom of the reading, it should say, how do details in commentary, and I forgot what I wrote. Let me look. And let me open up the reading for myself. I meant to put it on this one too, oh well. But at the bottom of the reading, write a short paragraph that explains the effective details in commentary in this narrative. And remember, narrative is just a story, so this is just a story there, narrative. So what is the effect of the details and commentary in this narrative? Remember, you're going to use the keywords in your answer, and I have it on the question there, right? Remember, answer the question with the keywords. Explain what's going on and give relevant details. Tell us what's happening in the essay. and then copy and paste a quote that says what you say is true. I know it says short paragraph, but you must write at least 100 words. And I do mean at least. It's probably going to be more. It also can't be just 100 words of a quote. Be sure you're answering the question, because that's what the bulk of your grade is going to come from. Answer the question. What do you think? And you're just going to have to give us your opinion, which will be great. And then tell us what's happening in the story. Explain it like you're explaining it to somebody who hasn't read it. And then give us that quote. When you're done with that, you can turn it in. If you have time, you can also respond to the discussion question about advice for people on how to get through new situations. And then we'll be good. So let me go ahead and stop screen sharing. Be sure you have first impressions open up by Isabel Huey. I'll be reading the first part, and then y'all take over and finish on your own, and then you can answer your question.
The story isn't loading for me. It says unauthorized.
Anybody else having trouble with it?
Are you using a different account? Because that's also could be a problem.
Yeah, be sure you switch to your NISD account, Callie, because that'll mess you up every time.
How do you do that?
Up at the top, it should have like your like the way mine has it here. Make sure it's got, you know, first name dot last name at students instead of your personal account.
Okay, I
You
got it. Yes,
Okay.
thank you.
You're welcome. Thanks. And anybody else have problems, let me know. All right, let me go ahead and stop screen sharing. Oh, now my computer's giving me trouble. Okay, and as usual, thinking of our reading skills, right? We're going to imagine like it's happening to us. And we're going to picture it in our minds. When we're reading on our own, hey, just skip the words you don't know, and it'll be fine. All right, let's get started. First Impressions by Isabel Huey. When I woke up on August 4th, 2016, there was only one thing on my mind: what to wear. A billion thoughts raced through my brain as wooden hangers shuffled back and forth in the cramped hotel closet. I didn't want to come off as a tryhard, but I also didn't want to be seen as a slob. Not only was it my first day of high school, but it was my first day of school in the new state. First impressions are everything, and it was imperative for me to impress the people who I would spend the next 4 years with. For the first time in my life, I thought about how convenient it would be to wear the horrendous matching plaid skirts that private schools enforce. It wasn't insecurity driving me to madness. I was actually quite confident for a teenage girl. It was the fact that this was my third time being the new kid. Moving so many times does something to a child's development. I struggled finding friends that I could trust would be there for me if I picked up and left again. But this time was different, because my dad's company ensured that I would start and finish high school in the same place. That meant no instant do-overs when I pick up and leave again. This time mattered, and that made me nervous. After meticulously raiding my closet, I emerged proudly in a patterned dress from Target. The soft cotton was comfortable, and the ruffled shoulders added a hint of fun. Yes, this outfit was the one. An hour later, I felt just as powerful as I stepped off the bus and headed toward room 1136. But as I turned the corner into my first class, my jaw dropped to the floor. Sitting at her desk was Mrs. Hutfiltz, my English teacher, sporting the exact same dress as I. All right, can you imagine seeing another girl wearing the same dress as you, but your teacher is wearing that same dress? Dun, dun, dun. All right, it's just another page. Finish reading it on your own. When you're done, answer that question. Remember to answer all 3 parts. And I'll be here on mute. If you need help, you can message me in the chat or unmute yourself and ask. Let's get to work. Finish reading the story.
Mr. Carvajal, I have a question.
Yes, sir.
So when it says write a short paragraph, write a short paragraph that explains the effects of details and commentary in this narrative, is it just saying that explain it in your own words, or like of the story? I mean, and how it,
Yeah, it's the exact same thing we did yesterday, Diego. What was the effect on you? You're the reader, so you just got to give us your opinion.
oh, okay.
Okay, the
Okay,
details and
okay.
the commentary. What did you think it was doing in the story? You just tell us what you think. You use the keywords, right? You explain what was going on, and then you give us a quote.
Oh, okay.
All right. Anybody else? Please let me know. Thanks for asking, Diego.
Thank you.
We've got about 10 minutes left of the class. You should be answering that short answer if you haven't already. Remember, be sure you're giving me a thorough answer. You love writing. Writing is fun, and you are smart, confident, and successful. If you have any questions, let me know. Either message me in the chat or unmute yourself, and we'll check back in the last few minutes of class.
Mr. Carvajal, I have one more
Yes, sir.
question.
Sure.
So, okay, so I'm already done, but I'm not sure if these are uh I'm not sure if these are about 100 words, because I mean they look like a lot of words to me, but like I just feel like
Uh-huh.
it's not.
Okay, Diego, all you got to do is highlight your answer and then go to tools at the top and then word count, and it'll tell you. But be sure you highlight your answer. Don't just hit word count, because it'll tell you everything on the page.
You said click word count, right?
Yeah, the menus across the top, you'll see tools and then word count. Just be sure and highlight your answer first.
Mm. Oh, okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. How many words do you have?
Well, I'm doing it again just so I can make it.
Okay,
Uh, it says here I have 154.
there you go. That's good answer, I'm sure.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, we're down to the last 4 or 5 minutes of class. Hopefully everybody got their writing done and it was easy because you are smart, confident, and successful. And I'd like to get some feedback from a couple of people. What did you put? What was the effect of the details and the commentary in first impressions? Let me see. How about Devin? Devin, what did you say? What was the effect of the details and commentary? Hey, Devin, are you with us? Oh, maybe Devin went to the bathroom or something. Angel, how about you? What was your answer? What did you say?
Well, for me, I didn't really have much like of an experience of moving, but like after like hearing like some of the explanations, I just put like what Isabel said about like being yourself.
Mm-hmm. But as far as the short answer, you were supposed to put what was the effect of the details in the commentary? What did you put for that? How did it affect the reader?
I mean, I'm sorry, but like I couldn't access the thing because I don't know, none of my devices are working to access the passage.
Uh-oh. Okay, well, thanks for letting me know. I've had other students tell me that this morning too. You may have to restart your device and then be sure you log in at the portal, the NISD portal, and then you should be able to access it, Angel, because that one is for a grade. Be sure you get that done today. And if you're still having trouble with it, message me, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, anybody, if you can't access the reading, man, let me know. Because this assignment specifically, you want to get done. That's going to be one of our grades for this week. So be sure you take care of it. Thanks for telling me, Angel, so that you can get it done. How much time do we have left? Got just a couple of minutes. Let me pick on one more person. Vanessa, how about you? How did you answer the question?
I also I've lived in the same house since I was born, so I'd never moved before, but but the girl in the story, she was like all like nervous because like she had like the same dress on as the teacher, but then like she like all her nerves went away because like she basically like caught the whole class's attention. So like she was like relieved.
Yeah, so it worked out good, right? So what was the effect? How did those details and commentary make you feel as a reader? Did you think it was funny? Was it interesting? Did it help you understand better? What do you think?
Or can I help her?
I think she can do it. She's smart, confident, and successful. Thank you for offering, Anna. What do you think, Vanessa?
I don't know.
Well, and you just want to think of yourself as you were reading it. How did that make you feel? What did it make you think?
I don't know.
Did you think it was funny? Did you think it was interesting? Whatever you think is the answer. And that's the thing we have to remember, everybody. It's just your opinion. Don't be so hard on yourself. So when you're answering that question on the Google Doc, remember, that's the question they're asking. How does the details in the commentary, basically the stuff she said about what was happening, how does that affect the reader? How does that affect you? And be sure that's part of your answer, the one on the Google Doc. The discussion question, yeah, that was just for advice on how to deal with new situations. But in the Google Doc, be sure you're answering the right question. All right, thank you so much, Vanessa, for working with me. And thank you, everybody. It's time to get out of here. We have survived our first period Tuesday. That means it's going to get easier the rest of the day. So y'all have a great day, and I will see you again tomorrow.
Bye, sir.
Bye-bye. Y'all take care. Bye-bye, Eric.
Have a good day, sir.
Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Happy Tuesday. Y'all take care. Bye-bye.
Sir,
Yes, sir.
I'm still unable to like access it. Like I signed into an SID portal and go
Uh-huh.
to, and like it's saying like when I go like to click on it that like Google Docs is needed to be accessed, but like it says cookie access. So
Oh, that's so weird. Have you so you did go into your NISD portal and you went to Schoology from there?
yes,
God, that's strange. It should, if you just logged in, it should get, are you able to get into Schoology?
yeah, I'm on Schoology.
Just when you click on the story, it doesn't open, is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I could access all the way to like first impression to buy thing, but like when I try to open the document, it doesn't let me.
That's so weird. Okay, well, Angel, I'm gonna go ahead and email it to you.
Okay.
And then you can read it that way. Can you get into the place to write your answer, the Google Doc?
That's the
assignment. Okay. So
yes.
all you need is a story. So I'm going to email that to you right now. Okay.
Okay.
All right, Angel. Thanks for letting me know. I'll see you tomorrow. Carlos, have a good one. Take care.